And we're going to bleed the left one. This has to go slow. Because it's spitting into the caliper. I'm going to be doing the rear brake. I'm going to remove the right saddlebag. We have done the front one, and the same way we're going to be doing the rear. All right. I like that. Very smart. And I'm going to take the cover off. It's very hard because I have put new rubbers here. And let's bring some extra light. Okay. I'm going to put a little bit W4 on the screws because this has been done for a while. The bike has been sitting for 2.5 years. Okay, and give it 5 minutes. It's very tight in here. Alright, get this off. Alright, this is not as bad as the top one. The top one was rusty, but I'm gonna still clean this one. Alright, this measures the humidity. I don't know if I can fit this there. Give it a try. No. You see here. Alright. You see it shows 2.7, 2.8 on the cover, alright? So it's definitely over 3 there. There was 3.5 on the top. So this measures the humidity. Anything above 3, you have to replace the liquid. Unfortunately, I cannot put it in there, but I'm very sure this thing is on high. As you can see, look at that. This wall has to be cleaned up. I did that on the top one. Alright, it's aluminum rust, yes. To remove my watch. I mean, if I have the time, I will remove the muffler. It will be easier, but I don't. We'll have a good ride coming up on Sunday, and I want to get the bike ready. Plus, I'll be using it. I was at work today with this, and believe me, even with traffic, I enjoy it. Alright, that's good enough. Let me just do more inspection here. It's pretty good. So now, okay, I'm gonna bring the Sirig into the game, alright, and remove some of this brake fluid, but not all of it. We're gonna get air into the system. Alright, right there. The color of it, it's not good. Alright. Now we're gonna go to the back. I have the liquid moly, and I have the Harley-Davidson, both DOT 4. I'm gonna be using these because I'm gonna dump this again next month. I'm not gonna wait 2 years. I just want to use this to clean the system. Then I'm gonna put the Harley-Davidson one on. Yes, this is brand new. Let's see if I can do it from here. It's not easy. I'm gonna use this. Okay, that's up to the top, and we'll be back. Okay, this is a 3/8. Alright, somehow you have to make this to fit in there. Okay, we get in there. Done. That's not it, because I don't want to get any bubbles in there. Okay. Check. Yep, it's time to put a little bit more on the front. You don't want to be on empty of this, otherwise you're going to get bubbles into the system. Up. All right. Alright, let me fill it up again. Right there. Alright, so I cleaned it really good. I have to actually use a light wire brush here because of the rust. I cleaned everything with gasoline. I blow air so it can get completely dry. You don't want to leave any particles on it. And next month we're going to repeat the process and replace the fluid again. Right now the brake is stiff, so I'm good. And this goes like that. And I'm gonna put the letters towards me. And you're only gonna be using one hand here to install it. You don't have to go crazy with these bolts. They're Phillips. just hand tight, so you don't break the rubber. Alright, I can remove this and clean up as much as I can. This really good. And we're going to inspect also all the ABS lines here, clean them with contact spray, and remove that. You can see how much was in there. And I put a bag here so nothing will fall into the tire. Okay, let's give it one more. Alright, it's very good. This is a good time to clean the caliper. Alright, and I'll remove the bag. And I'm going to bleed the left one. This has to go slow. Because it's spitting into the caliper. And I have to go a little bit. I don't need to match just what's in the line. Yeah, that's a monster.